Morning everyone, here we are back again. Today we're doing posture and backs. So always important to have that good posture. Don't forget the key to it is that neutral pelvis. Yeah, so if you think about slumping, shoulders, I know I'm exaggerating, but shoulders forward, back automatically flattens. So your head comes out of line, your back goes flat, yeah, and you're out of neutral. You're in posterior tilt. But bring that pelvis back into neutral and everything else naturally aligns. So don't forget that neutral spine. Okay, so we'll do some floating arms first, floating up on the out breath, coming down on the in. It's still nice and warm here today and sunny. Yep, hope you're all okay and having a nice Easter. Yep, so we will come up on tiptoes and come back down. That's it. So carry on doing your floating arms. Just gonna surround your back. That's it. Another one. Okay, so the last one, nice and light. Good. And then coming down. So we'll do our roll downs, rolling down on the out breath. Pause for a breath in, out breath, rolling back up. Good. So going down. Keep the knees soft. Yep. Don't stick those bottoms out. Lovely. Good. We'll put the two together. Nice breath in, out breath, arms floating up. Up on tiptoe. In breath down. Out breath straight down into roll down. Pause for a breath in. Out breath coming back up. So again, we'll put the two together. And down. Last one. And rest. Lovely. So a couple of upper body ones. We'll do some behind and forwards, to and fro as we call it. So you want one arm out in front, one behind. Look at the hand behind as you breathe in, swap over and out breath. Stretch the other arm behind. So feet stay pointing forwards and you're just rotating the spine. Getting some movement in it. Relax though. Lovely. And rest. So some arm circles and a couple of shakes just to get those arm muscles relaxed, and then we'll pop hands on hips, stand on the right, on the left leg, and write your name with the right one. So no nicknames or short names or initials. You've got to cross the T's and dot the I's. Yep. Okay. And then we'll change legs. So standing on the right one, and we will write the name with the left. Lovely. Okay, so just a bit of walking on the spot. Get those leg muscles to ease a little bit. Lovely. And then we're going to stand on one leg and do 4 floating arms. So up on the out breath, coming down on the in, up on the out. Last one. Lovely. And then we'll change sides. Yeah, breath down. Last one. And coming down. Excellent. So we'll just do a nice triangle stretch again. So both arms out to the side. Lovely. Legs a bit further apart, so you like an A, and then we're going to touch the outside of the left knee with the right hand. Left arm goes up behind you. So, in breath coming back, out breath. Obviously over the other way. Yeah. Good. So one more each side. Lovely. And again, some shoulder rolls. We'll do our shoulder rolls and hold. So roll one back, hold. Roll the other back, hold. Breathe out, relax. Roll one back, roll the other back. Breathe out, relax. One more. And rest. Lovely. Right, come and have a lie down. We'll do some relaxation. Yeah. Make sure Anna's done the chair right. Okay. So just getting nice and comfortable. Make sure your head's well supported on that block. Lovely. And we'll start as ever by slowing the breathing down. Just letting that breastbone slow down. Rate of breathing. Slow down. And as we start to do that, we're feeling the body begin to relax. Yeah. So start at the top with the head, letting it get nice and heavy on that block. Then coming into the face, any tension or tightness coming out of the forehead. Eyelids getting nice and heavy. And moving down towards the jaw, just letting that jaw soften and open up. And as the head gets heavy on that block, we're just letting all those neck muscles switch off. Let the shoulders slide down so we get that nice gap between the ears and the tops of the shoulders. Good. Then coming into the chest, imagine those collarbones could lengthen, opening up the front of the chest. That breastbone staying nice and soft. And the rib cage relaxing down towards the pelvis. Then we'll focus on arms. So we've used the shoulders a fair bit in warm up. So just letting the shoulders open up. Upper arm muscles switching off. That's going to let the elbows feel nice and light. And any tension or tightness come out of the forearms. Wrists open up. And then palms of the hands opening up. Fingers feeling nice and long. Arms really heavy and relaxed. And we'll work on those all-important spines. So from the base of the neck, I'm going to come down the spine, pick up any tension or tightness that might be left. Good, and as the spine starts to relax and we come down, those muscles are lengthening, allowing the joints to open up so we get a lovely long spine. Get rid of any compression in it. All the way down to the pelvis. And then lastly, thinking about the legs, so just letting the hip joints soften, upper leg muscles switching off. That's going to let the knees feel nice and light. And any tension or tightness coming out to the lower legs. Ankles open up, and then soles of the feet feeling nice and long, right down to the tips of the toes. Good, so we're going to go back up to the top of the head and down through the body. Pick up any tension or tightness that might be left. Let it go right out through the toes, leaving behind that nice feeling of being relaxed. Just for a few moments, all we're going to focus on is that breathing. See if you can breathe into a count of 7. Breathe out to a count of 5. Just really enjoy being relaxed. And then we can focus on our Pilates. Lovely, so just coming out of relaxation, moving your feet round in a circle, relaxing your head over to one side, over to the other. Good, whilst we're in this position, before we come into rest position, just do a nice full body stretch, so both arms overhead, lengthen your legs away, pull your toes up towards you, hold it 2-3 breaths. And good, and then let the arms come back down, point your toes away, stretching out those front muscles on your shin. And again, hold 2-3 breaths. Good, and then we'll do another one. Coming overhead, full body stretch. Pushing those heels away from you, pulling toes up. And then let your arms come back down, point your toes away. Good, and then just letting the feet relax, arms by your side. We'll just reach down with one leg, try and make it longer than the other. Yeah, again, hold 2-3 breaths. And then we'll swap legs again. Good, so one more each side. Good. And we're done. So getting into rest position, knees bent, feet flat on the mat, legs hip distance apart. Don't forget about rest position. It's really good if you have back issues or you get some backache, because the knees are bent, the pelvis is in neutral, and it just lets the spine lengthen and relax. So you can just lie in rest position for 10-15 minutes with some music on, and it will help ease off back issues. Okay, so we're in rest position in our neutral spine. Good, we'll put on our core muscles. So breathing in, out breath, pelvic floor coming on, navel to spine as you breathe out, and relax as you breathe in. So slowly but firmly switching them on. Good, and then fully relaxing on that in breath, trying to keep your glutes relaxed. Good. So next one, I'm going to switch on for 30%. Keep it on whilst you breathe away. Lovely. Good. So we'll start with a nice star. So sliding alternate legs down the mat on the out breath, coming back on the in. So keeping that foot in line with the imaginary line from your hip down the mat. Don't let your feet drift out or drift in together. Sliding away on the out breath, back to a bent knee on the in. Just watch as you straighten that leg. Don't snap it straight. Control it all the way till it's straight. And we'll add in opposite arm floating up overhead as that leg lengthens away, and then it comes back down as the leg comes back to rest position. Alternate legs. Good. Now if you want to, you can come up into double knee fold. So floating up. Good. And then we're just going to point alternate legs away. Arm coming overhead as you point your leg away. All the while that pelvis and spine staying nice and still with those core muscles, holding them firm so we can work our arms and legs from that centre. Good, so back down we come. Right, we're going to do some knee drops. So dropping one knee on the out breath, back to the centre on the other. So alternate sides. And your knee. Always looking for that nice quality of movement. Dropping on the out breath. Back up on the in, don't rush it. These muscles work smoothly and together. Good. And then again, if you want to, coming up into double knee fold. Good. Dropping on the out breath, back up on the in. Good. So then we're just going to stay in double knee fold, straighten the left leg, and do 3 knee drops with the right leg out to the side and back to the centre. And then we'll change over. So we've got right leg straight, 3 knee drops, out on the out breath, to the centre. Good. And relax back down. So back to our rest position. We're just going to do our spine curls with a bit of variation, but to start with, normal ones first. You might want your block out. So nice breath in, out breath, peeling off the mat into that bridge position. Pause for a breath in at the top and then out breath, thinking nice and long down the spine as you peel down from the top to the bottom. Good. So keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. And particularly as we peel back down, thinking lots of length in the spine, send that tailbone away. Getting the most we can out of that length. Good. Then we're going to come up into our spine curl. So we're in our bridge. We're just going to do 10 pulses up and down with your pelvis. Okay, so you're in your bridge, just little pulses, 10 up and down, 7, 10. Good. And then do your spine curl down on an out breath. Okay, so obviously while you're doing your pulses, be breathing away. So out breath up into your bridge, 20 little pulses up and down. Yeah. Just watch each time you come back up to where you were. Don't be getting gradually down towards the floor of your pelvis. Good, so make this your last set. Lovely, and then down you come. Excellent. So pop your block back in if you've had it out. Good. We're just going to come up into double knee fold and do some scissors. So tapping very gently, alternate feet onto the mat. Lightly as you can. Keep those legs hip distance apart. Good. And then relax down. So to give our legs a breather, we'll do some nice full body twists. Both arms out to the side. Arms facing up to the ceiling. Knees and feet together. Nice breath in. Knees going in one direction. Head the opposite way. So we get that nice relaxing full body twist. Good. Keep those shoulder blades anchored to the mat into a nice rhythm. Really good for spines. Okay, we'll add our variation in. So next time you're over to the side, keep your knees together, straighten your top leg, come back to the centre with it straight and bend down. Good, and then over the other way, straighten that top knee. Keep the knees glued together, come back with that leg straight to the middle and then bend back down. So alternate sides in your own breathing pattern. over one side and the other. Just do one more each way and back to the centre. Good. So, just relaxing back into rest position and make sure your legs are hip distance apart. We'll just do a couple of arm ones. So we're going to come up, both arms pointing up towards the ceiling, shoulder width apart. We're just going to do some toy soldiers. So split one up, one down. Yeah. So not windmilling round, just doing our toy soldiers. Get those shoulders working nicely and relaxed. Good, and then we're going to go out to the side, almost to the floor with the arms, slowly back up to the middle. So out to the arms slowly, back up to the middle. Nice and smooth. Good, a couple more. And then we're going to keep the arms pointing up towards the ceiling. Bend your elbows so that your hands come either side of your ears and then back up. So trying to keep your elbows in, don't let them splay out as you bend down. Good, just get those underarm muscles, those tricep muscles. Good. Then let the arms float back down. Lovely. So we'll just do some curl ups next, head in hands. I'm going to curl up on the out breath, go back down on the in. So good one to feel that navel to spine muscle. Keep that openness across the chest. Might feel that you're flattening your back a bit. It's okay in this instance. Okay, and then we'll add in our obliques. Right forearm towards left knee and vice versa. Forearm towards right knee. Good. So one more each way. And relax down. Lovely. So before hundreds, we'll just do a couple of stretches. We'll do a nice hip flexor stretch. So coming into right knee fold, both hands around your right knee, lengthening that left leg way down the mat. Trying to get as much of the back of that straight leg on the mat as you can. Yeah, hold it there. Again, 2-3 breaths. And then we'll change sides. So hugging left knee, lengthening the right one down the mat. Hold it 2-3 breaths. Good, so we'll do one more each side. Stretching out some of these muscles. They can get a bit tight, and when they get tight, they interfere with mechanics, especially affecting your hips and spine. So last one on the other side. Good. And rest. So, a figure of four stretch. Next, so we'll just cross right ankle over left knee, reach down and pull your left thigh up towards you. Should be feeling around that glute area, stretching away. Good, and then we'll come over the other side. Okay, so we'll do one more each side. Left side over, good. And then last one. And relax down. Lovely. So we'll move on to doing our hundreds. We'll do palms up, palms down. I know most of you do it anyway, but we'll just all do it today. Just help a bit of shoulder rotation. So as ever, if you need a breather, do have one. So breathing in, out breath, up into double knee fold. Keeping your core on, up with the head and arms. Off you go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everyone. So just coming down, particularly let those necks and shoulders relax. Good, and then we'll do our good little spine stretches. So sliding the back of the head up the block on the out breath, relaxing on the in. Sliding up on the out breath and relax. Slide up, relax, look over right shoulder, back to the centre, slide up, relax, look over left shoulder. Good. Getting that nice free stretch after the, free movement after the stretch. Those neck joints going. Good. And relax. Lovely. So we'll do our second set of hundreds. So keeping your core on, especially that second half. When you're ready, breathing in, core on, out breath, up into double knee fold. Keeping it on, up with the head and arms, off we go. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 2, 3, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 5 out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 4, 5 and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done, everyone. So, giving your knees a hug. Yeah, just do some nice front to back rocks, side to side. Just easing off those muscles a bit in the legs, opening up the back. So again, another nice stretch for spines. Excellent. So we'll come on to sides and start by doing oysters. So choose your bottom arm position. Bottom arm either out in front, which is the easier position, or under the block in line with the body. And you have your block between your arm and your head. Top hands on pelvis, elbow pointing up towards the ceiling. Good. And we'll do our oysters level 1. So opening top knee on the out breath, closing on the in. So keeping that pelvis nice and still. All we're doing is rotating the thigh bone in the hip socket, getting these deep glute muscles to do it. Good, so keeping that movement nice and smooth. Yeah, control it all the way down to the bottom leg. Good, and then we'll move on to level 2. Both feet off the mat. Open and close from that higher point. Again, opening on the out breath, closing on the in. Good, so a couple more. Good, and relax back down. Lovely, so we'll change to nice straight legs in line with the body, thinking nice and long, lifting top leg up on the out breath, lowering on the in. So smooth lift, smooth lower down, all the way down to the bottom leg. Good. All the while keeping that pelvis absolutely still. And then next lift, we're just going to lift till that leg is parallel to the floor and keeping that top leg over the bottom one, draw a circle with that top leg. So nice smooth round circle, no corners. Good, and then we'll change direction. So back the other way. Keep that pelvis nice and still. And keep your knees straight, so we're circling from the hip, not just from the knee. Okay, then we're going to relax back down. Then we're going to lift that leg up again, parallel to the floor. Take it as far forward as you can and draw a little circle in that position. Yeah, so just a little one. Still keeping that leg nice and long and straight. Then we'll change direction again. Good. Bring that leg back to the centre and relax down. Good. And then finally we're going to lift up, leg behind, take the leg behind and draw some small circles there. Trying to keep that pelvis nice and still whilst just drawing your circles. Well done. And relax back down. So we'll just do some pliés. Get the hip moving a wee bit more. So lifting top leg up on the out breath, rotate and slide on the in. Good. Thinking nice and long in that leg as you lift up, and then trying hard to keep that pelvis nice and still while you rotate down and then straighten back to that bottom leg. Good. So one last plie. And then we'll relax down. So extending the top leg, arm down the top leg, we'll do our double lift. Top leg up on the out breath, bottom one up to join it on the in, lowering both down together. Thinking nice and long down the legs. Good. When you're ready, adding in that top arm floating up overhead as the bottom leg comes up and it comes back down as you lower both legs down. Good, so as ever, nice and light in the arms. All that strength and control in the bottom half. So we'll do one more double lift. And then we'll change to finishing this side with some chalk circles for a change. So both arms out in front, drawing a breath in and then drawing a circle round the top of the head. That top arm, and as you come in over the top hip, take a breath in, ready for the next one. So a nice continuous circle drawn with that top arm. So just watch as you go behind. If you've got a bit of a shoulder issue, don't overreach. Just stay in control. Good. Excellent. So we'll finish that last one we're doing, and then we'll come over onto the other side, lining up to do oysters first. Good. So choose your bottom arm position, out in front or under the block. Top hand on hip. And then just make sure your feet are in line with your back. Don't have them in front at all, or else you'll struggle. Just keep your pelvis still, and then we're going to open top knee on the out breath, close on the in. Keeping that pelvis nice and still. Lovely, and then we'll move on to level 2, both feet off the mat. Open and close from that higher point. Opening on the out breath, closing on the in. Doing that good quality of movement. Good. And relax down. So our nice straight legs in line with the body, thinking long down that top leg. And we'll do some straightforward lifts and lowers, lifting up on the out breath, slowly lowering on the in. Yeah, so keeping the length in the leg and all that lovely control. All the way down to the bottom leg. Good, and then we're going to just lift that top leg so it's parallel to the floor, keeping it over the bottom one, drawing a circle, the whole of that top leg. Yeah, not too big, got to keep your pelvis still, but not so tiny that you're not challenging keeping your pelvis still. Nice happy medium. Good. Okay, and change direct, sorry, got the wrong one, and relax down. So then we're going to lift up so that top leg is parallel to the floor, keeping it over the bottom leg, drawing circles with that top leg. I need to see you people. It's very, very weird doing the videos with no one there. Very strange. I shall be glad to get back to seeing you all. Good, and then we're going to change direction with that top leg. So still circling, but the other way. Good, and rest. Then lifting up, taking that leg as far forward as you can, and doing some small circles there. Yeah, so not too bigger ones with the foot in front.
And then we'll change direction. Good. And back to the centre and down. And then lastly, we'll lift up, take the leg behind, drawing a circle round behind you, so not too big a circles. And change direction. Good. And relax. So relaxing down, and we'll change to doing our plies. So lifting top leg up on the out breath, rotate and slide on the in. All the while keeping that pelvis still. Just check on your elbow, pointing up towards the ceiling. Good. Up on the out breath, rotate and slide on the in. So nice and relaxed. So with these plies, just trying to get that hip rotating, well, thigh rotating in the hip joint again, a bit like oysters. That fluid moving around. And then back to a nice straight leg. Extend the top hand down your top leg to do our double lifts. Top leg up on the out breath. Bottom one up to join it on the in, lowering both down together. Thinking nice and long down the legs. Good. Controlling that lower all the way down. See if you can count to 6, lowering the legs down. And then we'll add in that top arm, floating up overhead. As the bottom leg comes up, and then it comes back down as you lower both legs down. So, as before, nice and light in the arms, or arm I should say. All that strength in core, controlling the weight of the legs. Well done. So lastly, we will come down and change position to do some chalk circles on this side to finish off our side work. So both arms out in front, nice breath in, out breath, drawing a circle round the top of the head. Yeah, as you breathe out, and then take a breath in as you come over your hip, ready for the next one. So getting into that continuous chalk circle, which is good. Again, another relaxing upper body one. That thoracic spine, get it rotating. Well done, and relax. So, we'll come over onto fronts. We'll do some darts first, so forehead resting on the block, arms alongside your body. Yeah, we'll do darts. So nice breath in, or around that 30%, keeping it on. I'm going to lift head and arms off the mat on the out breath, down on the in. Thinking long down those middle fingers, sending those shoulder blades down towards your back pockets. And you can think long out to the top of the head, along down those middle fingers. Good. And relax down. So come and have a sit back on heels. Have a good little stretch. Just relaxing into that. Nice stretch. Open up your spine. Good. And then we'll finish on all fours. So in our all four position, we've got wrists shoulder width apart and under your shoulders, knees hip distance apart, under your hips. And that distance from your wrist to your knee is the length of your torso. Okay. Head in line with the spine. And we'll do our swimming. So opposite arm and leg lifting up on the out breath, coming back down to exactly where you picked them up from on the in. Alternate sides. Thinking nice and long down the toes and long out the fingers as you go down. Good. And relax back down. So we'll thread some needles. Right arm going through that gap between left wrist and knee on the out breath, coming back up on the in. So alternate sides. Again, getting that nice bit of rotation in the spine. Good. So one more each side. And relax. So we'll finish with some cat stretches. Always good to end by extending those gaps in your vertebra. So using navel to spine muscle, take you up into that cat stretch, that nice arch, and then as you breathe in, sending your head and tailbone away from one another to come back to neutral. Good, so last one. And then have a sit back on heels. Relax into the stretch. When you're ready, we'll roll up into standing. So well done completing your 4 videos. I hope you found them all right, and I hope you've kept going doing them at your allotted class time, if not at another hour. Okay, so before we go, we'll get in that good posture, and it shouldn't be too long before I see you in the flesh again. Okay, so triangles weighted evenly under the feet, knees slightly soft, in our neutral pelvis, shoulder blades relaxed in a V towards your back pockets, chin parallel to the floor, that imaginary cord pulling it all. Have a breath in, out breath, core on, that 30%. Lovely, stay like that, look after that posture and keep up the good work, and I shall see you soon. Bye now.